Hey everybody, it's Chris Hall, and today I want to tell you about the differences between the tool bags available from Special Operations Equipment, otherwise known as SOE. Before us we have the large tool bag, the tool bag, or the way you can think about it is the small tool bag, and then you have the tool bag Lite, which is often used as a promo item. A free promo item that you get for spending $65. This is what you get, the tool bag Lite. So why don't we start with the differences between the tool bag Lite and the small tool bag, because the large tool bag and the small tool bag are basically identical. They're just different sizes. They are identical design, just different sizes. So let's talk about the difference between the tool bag and the tool bag Lite. Now, basically, the tool bag Lite is a single layer bag. They're around the same size overall. Like if you filled this out completely with stuff, they're about the same size. They actually look like identical size. However, this is a single layer, just a single layer of fabric stitched together in a couple different parts, but it's basically mostly one piece of fabric here. It's very, very strong. Not to mention, I mean, look at the quality here. The interior seams are edge taped so they can't fray, so the edge of the fabric can't fray. That requires a lot more work. This is $65. And then the difference is here that this is essentially two layers of fabric in a lot of places on this bag versus which is a single layer bag. Also, this has Velcro on the interior, so you can mount these mesh pockets, they're called, from SOE. You can put two of these size, or you can put a large one, would be double that size and fill up the entire length there. There's no plastic insert on the bottom, but there's two layers of fabric on the bottom, so it's a double layered on the bottom. You have actually 2 to 4 layers of fabric on the sides because of the Velcro and because of the pocket. And overall, this has more structure because of all that extra fabric in here. Extra fabric means extra stitching and all that put together, especially the Velcro with the laminated, the back of Velcro is laminated. It's basically, it's a rigid plastic. And that also gives extra structure to this and all makes it more rigid as a bag. You can see this one stands up and this one falls down. This you can literally roll up, That's not necessarily a bad thing. That's actually kind of cool. But don't mistake this though. This is still an extremely high quality, tough bag that you can put a lot of weight in. But it doesn't have as many features as this, and it doesn't have the same structure. And that's why this bag is $140, whereas this bag is only $65. Because it takes a lot more work, because it's more layers of fabrics, more work, more sewing, more man hours, and more material. Uses more Velcro in the inside as well, more zippers. This one has 1 zipper. This one has 3 zippers, right? What else is different about these two? The handles, right? This is the Type 13 webbing, same webbing used on the large tool bag, and this uses just a lighter duty webbing. It's totally adequate still. The Type 13 webbing, this webbing is strong enough to hold a tank, by the way. They've lifted a tank up. With this exact bag, they've lifted a tank up, and these straps held. Pretty cool. The belt that I'm wearing is made of the same Type 13 webbing. This webbing is incredible, has insane strength, extremely well tested, and this goes just like this bag. It goes around the length. The large tool bag here, the straps go around the whole bag, but on the large tool bag there's an extra one that comes out to the side here, and this braces the edges of the bag so it doesn't sag at all. Also, the bottom of this one has an insert for a piece of plastic that comes in here. You hear that? There's a piece of plastic in there that keeps the bottom completely flat and rigid. Other than that difference, other than that extra strap, that extra strap around, and the plastic insert on the bottom, I don't believe that there's any difference whatsoever in the pattern, as far as I can tell. There's no difference at all. And you know, because there's no difference in the pattern, that also leads there to be a similar price. You know, this is a much bigger bag. It's probably about three times or so the volume or more. Exact dimensions are on the website, but this bag is $180 and this is $140. That's not that big of a difference percentage-wise compared to this one that's $65, and that's because of all the extra work involved with these. So. Hopefully that explains it for you guys. This is the Marpat pattern. This is OD black, which is an olive drab and black webbing, black Velcro, black zipper pulls. And then this is Typhon Toxic, and this is the patch from the SOE party. Pretty cool. This is the bag that I take into my car with me, and you know, it has things like this NOCO boost that can, you know, restart your car or restart someone's car. I've used that a couple times to help other people. And you know, the pockets on here also, you know, they're it's not like they're lined exactly, but you know, you're gonna have the color of the lining here, then you're gonna have the inside of the Cordura here, whatever that is. So just keep in mind, you know, I have gloves and a hat in here. I like the Toxic liner because it's so easy to find stuff. So those are all three of those bags. Hopefully that explains it so you know what you're getting more, especially if you're getting those free bags. Now you know what you're getting. And if you have any other questions, leave them in the comments and I will answer them. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope you learned something. Have a great day.